Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an SU-100Y. It's a Tier 6 Soviet SPG. No, it's not. Well, it is technically an SPG. It's actually a tank destroyer, and it's located on the north spawn. Is it south spawn? South spawn of Widepark, under the command of Ramakus. Okay, game started. Well, he's got a 13cm gun, which is actually a naval gun, and it does 440 alpha, which is pretty high damage at this tier. It means some of the tanks on the enemy team he can one-shot with just one round. Doesn't need more. 13.21 seconds is the reload time, and well, it's based on the hull of a T-100 heavy tank. They only built one of these, and they never put it into mass production, but it's a very slow tank destroyer, as you can see, and it got the nickname the box tank from, I think it was from Quickie Baby actually, because the structure is so boxy. Now we've got an M44 up there, you might be able to get a shot at, and up there's an ARL V39, he can definitely get a shot into him, and he does for 448. That's a high roll. That guy's not going to be very happy. Now, the M44 is a one-shot. He's auto-aimed on and lost the target. It's a pity he didn't hold the aim, because he might have been able to get a kill straight off the bat. Okay. Churchill gun carriage somewhere down there. There he is. Oh, just saw the outline briefly. Circle your reticule until you see him. And the Nashorns come up to that high point. Dial in. Move the reticule over him. Oh no, hit the brickwork. The M44's come into sight again, so let's get rid of him from the game. Hold it on. That's it. Should be okay. And he's out the game. That's an important kill. That M44 should never have been out in the open. He thought he could hide behind the bushes, and it didn't work. The Nashorn, he's poking his gun through a brick hole, and he's gone. Yeah, he was poking it through a window actually, not a brick hole, but well, I suppose a window is a brick hole, so to speak, but there you go. Okay, now next target's an AMX 12 ton, and yes, he's definitely able to kill that with one shot if he can get it on target. Yes, well, yes, he just proved that I was right. And that one's gone. So he's now up to 3 kills already. And there was a Churchill 7 down there, but I think he's the other side of the railway line. So the best thing to do right now will be to move further along the railway line and get shots on these enemies in their rear. Oh, no, he's going to go after the enemy tanks from this position here. When he can, because they've killed most of the tank destroyers on this side of the map. Unfortunately, most of those tanks are behind the buildings. Oh, some of them coming back. They've suddenly realised he's also aimed onto a T-3485 who's moving rather quickly. Now he stopped. Okay, and he's gone. And you can see some rounds coming in. I think there's still, yes, there's still one Arty in the game. It's a Hummel, and he's firing in this direction. And now the M6 is gone. So that's 5 kills. One more, he gets a set of cutlery and some steak knives. No, he gets the top gun. He's going to have to move quick though, because I don't think these enemies are going to last very long. I have a sneaking feeling that they're all going to get rather badly mauled. Okay, M6 takes a big hit, but it's not a kill shot, and he takes some rounds in return. Suddenly we know where the Hummel is. But our teammates are going to deal with him. P43 is coming round. We've auto-aimed on. No, need to auto-aim off. He's firing at us, but he's using the ridgeline to do it. Now we can get that VK. Oh, and he dies before we can shoot. There's a KV2 off to the right. But the P43's wiped out, and that's the top gun. Now, KV2's next, and he's the last enemy tank, so we want a piece of him. We're not going to get a Radley's, unfortunately, but we might as well satisfy our ourselves by satiating ourselves on the enemy vehicles. Hammer rack! His turret is now in the next map. Okay, let's have a look at the end of battle stats for that one. It's an ace tank for Ramakus in the SU-100Y. He managed to get a demolition expert. Yes, in fact, I think he blew up more than one tank in that game. But yes, he definitely blew up the KV-2. No doubt about that. And I think the turret is still flying through the air as we speak. He got a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle, and he also picked up a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and a top gun for getting at least 6 kills. He ended up with 7 in the end. Let's have a look at team score. Top of the table, 3,342 hit points of damage. Yes, he didn't get more than treble, but he just definitely got more than double the highest hit points, highest score of one of his teammates, and that was the KV-2 with 1335, and after that's the other KV-2, 961. In fact, both of those together didn't get as much damage as Ramakus did on his own. When it came to kills, there was only really 2 players in it, and it was the KV-2 and Ramakus. Ramakus getting 7, the KV-2 getting 3, so they got 10 kills between them. They couldn't have platooned, unfortunately, because Scrappy was in platoon already with somebody else. In fact, Scrappy is a member of What Arty Noobs, I believe. So is Ramakus. And between them, they got 10 kills, which is 2/3 of the enemy team. So that's pretty good going, that is. And when it came to base XP, yes, Ramakus managed 1,350 base experience points, 817 went to the MT25, and Scrappy managed to pick up 731. He fired 11 rounds, got 9 direct hits and 9 penetrations, damage of 3,342 hit points, of which 1,103 were at more than 300 meters. He received 3 hits, 1 was penetration, 1 non-penetration, and 1 hit as a result of splash damage. That came from the Hummel. The penetration shot came from the P43, who was using the ridgeline to pump shells at him. And the 1 non-penetration, I think that was from the P43 as well. He blocked damage of 240 hit points, he damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 7, and did 50 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium account, he earned 55,172 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply and the used standard ammo, 70,760 credits profit. He picked up 1,350 XP, got 14,100 from personal missions payout, and 608 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 16,733, which is an absolutely massive XP score from that game. It certainly is big. And, well, it was a very effective culling of the enemy. It just goes to show how deadly this tank destroyer is. If you really do need to practice with it in order to get the shots accurate at very long range. But as you saw, once he'd actually dialed in on that M44, it was absolutely no problem for him to take that out, to pump a shell into that not the AMX, but the French tank destroyer. I've forgotten which one. The ARL, that was it, yes. And also the Nashorn. They really didn't stand a chance. They were going to lose all of their hit points, all their lives, whichever came first. So, yes. Very, very efficient work. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, hit that notification button and share with your friends, because it's a bit of a laugh watching those tanks get completely wiped out with one shot. Thanks for watching.